Hey everyone, it's the Dutch Freemaster and welcome to part 3 of Let's Build an Island Villa in The Sims 3. So, by the time I'm recording this, I've already uploaded the first two parts of this new series, and I'm very happy to say that I've got great comments on the video and it seems like everyone likes it, so I'm very happy with that because I put very much effort in it, and I personally also thought that it was very good, if I can say that myself, but I personally was very proud of it. So yeah, I'm very happy that other people then also like the new series, which you've put a lot of effort and time in, and yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I would like to thank you if you commented. Thanks, because I've read every comment, so I've even I think reacted to some questions actually, and then now we're at part 3 already. So yeah, in this part we will definitely finish the shape of the whole villa, so we can start with the wall paintings and the windows in a later episode. Also, we make kind of an extra kind of guest area on the private island, or maybe it can better be function as a tea house or something. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next this time, and then next time we can do the wall paintings and windows, and I think we will do that in one part, so that will be speed up a little bit more than usual I think, unless it doesn't take a very long time. But I think with such a huge building that will take quite some time, but usually that's pretty boring to watch, so I think I will just speed it up a little bit more, so it's only one part, because then we are going pretty fast actually with this new series, and that's also why I've decided to make it, because it just goes way faster than the normal speed Let's Builds, except for the new Let's Build. Or I don't know if I said speed build, but I mean it goes way faster than the normal speed build. Let's Build, I again say it wrong. So it goes way faster than a normal Let's Build. Okay, so now that's clear. I have to say that Let's Build a shop, which I also started approximately at the same time as I started this new series. We do make quite much progress in one part, so that's pretty good, because yeah, normally that doesn't go very fast, but this time we also have finished the wall paintings after 3 parts I think, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. If you haven't checked any episode of that out yet, be sure you do it, because we built a pretty nice thing in that. But yeah, let's say something about what I'm building at the moment. Here you see me building the roof, and as you can see, I'll try to make kind of another curved sort of roof over there. It was pretty difficult to connect those two things together with the, yeah, you don't see it at the moment, but you saw it some I think a minute ago, and now you can kind of see it with those two high walls. It was pretty difficult to connect those two sides between each other with those two, because they were different heights and it didn't really work. It's difficult to explain it. It was pretty difficult, but in the end I think it turned out to be good. So yeah, that's what it's all about. So now we go to this, or at least to another part of the house or the villa, and then we finish this shape over there. So yeah, I'm really seriously very happy that you all like it, because it takes way longer than normal Let's Build. Also, I personally think it's way more fun. I personally also like to watch it, which I don't really have with the normal Let's Builds. So I'm very proud over it, and I also hope you keep watching. But because it's less boring than normal Let's Builds, I think that many people will stay watching, or at least that's what I hope actually. So now we're going to do some split leveling over here. This took quite a long time, because you know, with some cheats it didn't really work. So yeah, that's why I'm happy that I've decided to speed it up, because then it goes a little bit faster. So yeah. I really like the house, to be honest. And I think I'm going to make a awesome garden for this house, because it's on a private island and it has the sea around it, and you can really just make the landscape whatever you want. I think I'm going to try to make an awesome looking garden just to make this house perfect, because so far I think it looks pretty epic, if I may say that myself. So yeah, here you see me still split leveling with the stairs, which I always do, of course. If you watch some more Let's Build by me. So yeah, that takes a long time, but I think we've not actually finished that, which is good, because otherwise it takes too long. Now we will also do it on the other side. I'll show that later. Oh, now I tried something else, but that didn't really work out, so I think I decided to leave it normal in the end, but I'm not very sure. We will see. So yeah, still I don't really know what to talk about, but yeah, that doesn't really matter, I think. So yes, now we finished that. I don't know if I will keep that, because I thought it didn't work. We will see. Does it work? No, I think it worked, so okay. Then we go on to the other side, because I wanted to make this kind of overflying bridge. I don't know if you can really say it like that, but I just say it like that. I wanted to make that a little bit more detailed, so I decided to do that with also another curved roof kind of thing, just like the other one. I think this one shouldn't take very long to build, because I can just take the heights from the other from the first one. So yeah, there we have the first actually level of it, and then we've already finished it. So we add some wall paintings on the roof, then we changed some things over there, because I wanted to have a little bit more roofs around it, not so open, because that didn't look very modern. So yeah. Oh, and also if you're wondering what kind of colors this house will get, I think it will just stay with a modern white, wooden brownish color, I think, and some black and gray. So actually some basic colors, but I will try to make them in a very modern way, so yeah, that it looks good and just modern, not because I can use some blue, which I normally do, but I think I will just stay with a normal modern pattern this time. So I'm just looking around the house what I can still do, and then I decide to go on to this kind of platform area, which I've seriously spent a lot of time on, and you won't be seeing that in the video, because first I created something which didn't really fit with the environment, and it was too big compared to the house, so I had to work on that for I think a half an hour, and in the end I didn't even put it in the video because it seriously sucked. So now we have something which I think will be very cool when we go and do the decoration outside, because then I will add a bar in the middle of those two walls, which you will see at the moment. You know, I will explain it a little bit more clear. Right now you can't really see which one I mean, I think. So wait a second, add some floors. Yes, and there in the middle of that platform you see two walls, and yes, in between those two walls where you see me adding a wall and now it's deleted, that's where the area where I think I will place a bar. So then you have kind of a bar on a dock kind of area. I don't really think you can call it a dock, but well, I would just call it something like that. It's just an overhanging area above the ocean, and then you have, you know, a bar and a cocktail in your hand, and I think that will be seriously amazing. but we will see when we've done that. But I think that's a pretty cool idea for that. So now we do the stairs thing, and it's already done. We change the roof a bit because that other side, yes, that was deleted. Then now we make some kind of skylights in the roof of that thing. Yes, there we go. And then we start adding the fences, I think. Yes, there we go. Because of course we also have to place some fences around the house. So we decided to do that with this episode. Because otherwise we also had to do that with the windows and a wall painting part, and I don't think, then I think that part would be too long and speed it up too much, because I already got some comments saying that it was speeded up a little bit too much. I think I can understand that, because some people, yeah, want to build with me, which I think is pretty difficult, because if it goes very slow it will be very boring to commentate. But yeah, you can build of course together with me, and sometimes I think YouTube can even slow down some videos. But if you really want to build with me, then you can also follow my Let's Build a Shop, because that isn't speeded up and that's not in the 2.0 way, so that doesn't go as fast as this. And otherwise, if you really want to build or just have this house in your game, in the end this house will also be available for download, so then you can just put it in your own game. And then I will think in the last part I will also show which island it is, where which this one is built on, because some people seem to be really interested in that. So I will just do that then. So now we change the color of the fence a bit down there, and then I think later we will go on to that kind of tea house on its actually own private island too, next to this island, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there we go. And then I think we've already almost finished it. Oh, we put it in there because that was an idea I had for there. We changed a little bit because that didn't work, so I made a curve. Yes, this. And then we add some over there and over here, and then I think we've done enough. How do you say that? Oh no, we first go to the other side, but then we've done enough fence placing, I think. So I think first we go to the other side of this house, I believe. Yes, I think, yeah, there we go. We won't be building a fence over there. Yes, we don't. And then now I'm still waiting for it to go to the other side, but we will. Yes, here we go, finally. So yeah, I'm seriously very happy how this series and how this house turns out to look like, because I really like the look of it. It's, yeah, it's modern. I think the roof turned out to be very cool, and it's kind of one with the surroundings, with the landscape. So I'm very happy with that. So let's see what we're going to be doing right now. We place a fence over there, then we delete this. Some things went wrong there because I typed in the wrong cheat. I typed a constraint for elevation false while it should be constraint for elevation true, but normally I always type constraint for elevation false, so I was used to that. And then in the end we just changed it a bit like this. Yes. And then now I think we really should go on to that tea house, but I'm not very sure. Oh yes, there we go. That because this were actually two separate parts, or not meant to be separate parts, but they were recorded apart from each other, so that's why we had that little change there. So this will be the tea house. As you can see, it won't be very small, but I also won't be big, but it will definitely fit the the style of the main house, because it's going to be very modern and yes, cool, and it's on its own other private island, which I think is seriously cool if you have a tree house on a separate island. So we changed some things over here because I didn't really know what to do with the shape, because it didn't have to be too big but also not too small that you can't do anything. So yeah, now we built 2 walls, I think, for some how do you say that? I don't really know how to say that. Well, anyway, you will. It doesn't really matter if you don't know how to say that. So yeah, now we do it like this, and then we will add some floors on it, I think, after this. Yes, there we go. And then make the roof, which I think turned out to look very cool, because of course I had 5 stories to build on and I only needed 1, so I had enough stories to just use many of them and make many half walls and small stories. So yeah, small levels, whatever. So we place some stairs there, and then an extra small one, so we can do the same thing as we did with the guest area. Okay, so for some reason something went wrong with my recording system here, so my voice didn't record anymore, but it doesn't really matter because here I am again, and we're still at exactly the same place, so it doesn't really matter. So at the moment we're still doing the same thing as we have done by the guest area, which is adding some fences in half between the wall and half above it, which gives a very cool effect. And I saw that by some other simmers, so it's not really my idea, but I thought I really wanted to use it in this house because it would fit perfectly here, I thought. So yeah, I hope you like it and you don't really mind that I kind of copied. I don't really know if you can say copy, but yeah, that's not really my idea. So yeah, here you see kind of how the tea area turns out to look like in the end, and I think it turns out to look very cool. And then now we're already very close to the end of this third part. So yeah, I really hope you liked it. I personally really do like this new series. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 4, of course, when we're going to add the wall paintings and the windows. Bye.